Havasupai is desert oasis near the Grand Canyon. It's home to the Havasu tribe. It was a couple different tribes that claimed the land.
So Havasupai is an Indian reservation where you backpack in and then you stay 2 to 3 nights, and then there's multiple hikes out from the campground. It is likely to be a once in a lifetime opportunity because it's really hard to get permits, especially in the time frame that we did.
Where are we going today?
I knew the hike would be really challenging. I was very nervous. Mom and I talked about ahead of time whether or not we should rent a mule for both ways, and I was pretty determined that we didn't need it. And then once we did the way in, which everybody did fantastic on the way in, but when we did the way in, even the way I was feeling, I was like, we should probably get a mule for the way out.
I thought we were already gonna be there, but we're only 3.5 miles in.
Just knowing that it's 10 miles in, I figured it was going to be a difficult hike, carrying all my own stuff that I would need for 4 days. I don't know exactly what I expected the village to be, but it was different than I expected. I guess in my mind I had an imagination of sort of a step back in time. It was a little more run down and just sort of had a bit of a depressing feeling, which also made me feel sad for the people that got pushed out of their beautiful land and I believe they had to relocate to this spot that's their village. I think they were further down into the waterfall area. Everybody that I communicated with was really kind, and several people seemed to have a jovial spirit, but it felt sad and a little more depressed than I would hope for them.
But I thought it was really interesting to see. I can't believe that people live there. I can't believe they live like that. It's unbelievable. Have everything helicoptered in, you're no cars, away from everything. Just wild.
When I first had eyes on the water, it's so hard to describe. It's almost it feels fake. It looks like the color of it, the clarity, it feels like you're seeing something that shouldn't exist.
Oh, it was just wow, pictures don't even do this justice. I was blown away. I mean, we came across those first kind of cascading falls very first, and it looked like a scene out of Costa Rica. It was unbelievable, and just the stoke and excitement, and it was cool because it was really rewarding after a really long walk.
Falls was the most incredible. I walked over in the evening on my own and went over this cliff edge and just saw this amazing waterfall. And I was just like exhilarated. I wanted to hurry back and tell my family, just go explore it together. There's a series, there's 2 tunnels. One that ends with chains that you're climbing down ladders. You're in the midst of the waterfall coming out as you're going down, basically just down a straight cliff wall. It was everything like my wildest adventure soul would want to experience. It was so cool.
And what was your biggest takeaway?
A reaffirmation that we can do really hard things, and when there's a challenge involved, it's much more fun.